You know what absolutely astounds me about crazy people? They always have a new tactic up their sleeve. When mass flagging fails and intimidation in real life doesn't work, then they start playing the victim. They start flagging things with privacy complaints, and I'll show you about that today. So hey there. Now before we get started talking about privacy complaints, mass flagging, and so much more, let me tell you about our new comic book, Another Case for the Littlest Umbrella. This thing has 10 days left. There's a link in the description, and this keeps us sponsor-free, beholden to no one. Crazies, they obviously don't like it. We can challenge the mainstream and make a good comic book. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video, and thank you for listening. So over the last couple of years, people have done absolutely insane things trying to shut down a comic book launch. Here, for example, you can see them trying to tag in Capcom. That was a big deal last year. Here's a different comparison being tried so they can flag with another company, which they totally did try, by the way. Here's hoping the studio behind Blaze Blue series isn't litigious, because hey, we're going to threaten what you make. We're going to try to take it down, and we're going to do it in any way possible. I mean, after all, it would be a shame if they got reported for copyright infringement, and it got their little campaign shut down. Yeah, shame. And you know the bad thing about this is probably the most sane thing that's happened from these crazies. Because you know what? They just keep escalating. See, last year's escalation, it involved CPS or Child Protective Service threats to the point that we had to get a lawyer involved, with weirdos out there literally encouraging other weirdos to call up CPS because, quote unquote, they think a child is in danger. And what's insane about this is it doesn't take the crazy card. No, people actually went even farther this year. This year kicked off with 4 flagged live streams within 24 hours of us launching, a live stream getting hit after that, and so many others getting flagged that it got absolutely absurd. This stuff got to the point where we literally could not go live without the live stream going down within an hour, sometimes within 20 minutes. We would have to restart continually. And when talking to YouTube about this, YouTube said, hey, go out and appeal, which we did, and we won all of those appeals. But still, this was a massive time sunk, which it's supposed to be. It's supposed to waste your time on all of it. Now, the real life counterpart to this year, yeah, it has been absolutely crazy. You had people calling the police department, and apparently they'd been doing that for a while. Their own admissions, which they documented in live stream, said that. They also contacted the district attorney because they thought that would work. And they contacted the mayor where I live.
You know what? I talked to your mayor.
Here, by the way, is spoiler warning for all you folks out there. You know what the district attorney, the police department, and the mayor did? They did absolutely nothing. The district attorney, they opted not to open up a case. The police department, they opted not to do anything about it. And the mayor, yeah, they're dealing with the beer bug. They're dealing with all of the real-life consequences to other things. They don't care about all of this online derp business. Now, between all of that crazy, plus them trying to strike the channel too, yes, they went down that road as well. We've gone through appeals, and we're told by YouTube that makes it even more difficult to go that way. You think that these people, they would calm down and they would go do something different. But no, they just try a new way. And this is the newest way of it. This is from YouTube here. YouTube says, Dear That Umbrella Guy, this is to notify you that we have received a privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content. A privacy complaint. Do go on. They tell me about the video in that. They tell me what area supposedly violates that privacy. And interestingly enough, there's either nothing there most of the time, or it's something innocuous, something that shouldn't be hid at all. But these people are trying to cause problems, and they're trying to take down videos. Now that's one of the reasons that I take down live streams anyhow. But you can see that these folks, they go out of their way to cause problems, and there's nothing involved here for them to cause problems with. But still, that gives you an idea of that mindset. Now, YouTube continues, saying we would like to give you an opportunity to remove or edit the private information within the content reported. After 48 hours of this notice, we will review the complaint for potential violations of our privacy guideline and consider restricting the content. Now, with the bot reviews that have been going on for so long, too, this actually can work in a lot of ways to get something taken down. Now, it doesn't cause your channel any problems that I'm aware of, but like anything, I guess if you flag enough times, you cause enough problems, then, YouTube, they start taking notice and they'll start causing you issues later on. So please note that you may not need to remove the content entirely in order to resolve the problem. YouTube offers a custom blurring tool which allows you to blur anything in your video, including individuals or information. Yeah, so basically, to blur that out, I would have to blur out my own icon, and I would have to actually just cut out part of where I'm talking. So yeah, I just removed that stuff entirely. For more information on the blurring feature, visit the Creator blog or the Help Center. Potential violations may also occur in the title, description, or tags of your video. Now, when I go through with the tags, when I go through with the description and on, the video title normally doesn't have anything to do with the specific individual out there. The tags in it, yeah, they're not going to tag in a specific individual's name in that ever, unless that's an actor or on. And when you're talking about the description, the only thing I have in the description is a link to the comic book. So yeah, that doesn't work either. So YouTube offers metadata editing tools, which you can access by going to My Videos and clicking the Edit button on the reported video. We're committed to protecting our users, and we hope you understand the importance of respecting other people's privacy. When uploading videos in the future, please remember not to post someone's personal information without their consent. For more information, read our privacy guidelines. Now, what's crazy about this process, too, is that YouTube, they have set up something that is rife for abuse. I mean, totally rife for abuse. Reporting a privacy violation. To file a privacy complaint, start with the privacy complaint process. As the complainant, your privacy is respected in this process. At no point will your identity or contact information be released to the uploader without your consent. So in that they will never tell who did it. You'll never know who's going out and taking shots. Again, the easiest way for people to go out and try to cause you problems. Our communications to you about this process will be sent to the email address you provide to us at support@youtube.com to your spam filter to ensure you receive these messages. First-party complaints are required. We do not accept complaints on behalf of third parties except in the following situations. The individuals whose privacy is being violated does not have access to a computer. The individual's privacy is being violated is a vulnerable individual. A claim is being made by a parent or legal guardian of the individual whose privacy is being violated. The claim is being made by a legal representative for the individual whose privacy is being violated. So you can see how this would actually be misused. And they even give you tips on that too. Being concise within it, making sure that you hit certain parts. Again, they have set up a system that is not friendly to the uploader, but it is friendly to anyone that wants to go out. They want to weaponize and they want to take videos or live streams down. Now, the most insane thing about all of that is that this becomes par for the course. You adjust to this behavior. In fact, you expect this kind of stuff to go out and to escalate over time. All of this because you have a voice. All of this because you say things that people don't like, and because you put out products that these folks, they just desperately want to shut down because you know what? They're successful. Now, speaking of our product out there too, this is another case for the littlest umbrella. This is our second comic book. This is 40 pages of all ages, Lovecrafty and goodness, in which a detective and his littlest sidekick, they go out and face off against an ancient threat in an all-new adventure. Now, Little Umbrella Girl, if you don't know anything about the channel, that's the avatar for my 6-year-old daughter. So when my daughter looks at this, she sees Dad and her on an adventure. But for yourself, you have a detective, you have a sidekick going out and facing off against an all-ages threat that, can go out and, I don't want to ruin anything there. Now, we have a few books attached to this, too. You should go out and look at this if you're interested. We have 2 covers, so you can pick this one up here, too. This is my favorite, by the way, in this. You have the avatar, again, for Little Umbrella Girl, plus real-life artwork from Little Umbrella Girl and her signature there, too. You have associated artwork, so you can see exactly what we're adding to it. And like I said, there is so much more in this. You should check it out. And if you want to back a good comic book, you want to send a message out there to the mainstream that we shouldn't be beholden to them. You want to tell the crazies that are out there shilling for that industry that they can't do anything to us. And you want to allow us to be sponsor-free, beholden to no one. Go out and check that out. And as always, I want to thank you for showing up. I want to thank you for being here. You make these endeavors possible. Without you, none of this stuff works. So, as always, like I say, thank you. I do appreciate you. I don't want to monopolize your time any further, but I did want to show you what these folks do because this, like I said, it's par for the course, and that is absolutely insane. But anyway, thank you.